Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Olive Oil Jack, and welcome to Elden Lord. For this build, I am going to be aiming for primarily a cult, but if by the end I do decide to go more of a pure bleed build, then I will do that. Honestly, with this game out of any From Software game, the status effects are the most game-changing mechanic there is, so leaning into any one of them is going to be a path for success. For this playthrough, I am going to be going with the Bandit starter class, and I'm characterizing them as a Hatsune Miku persona, essentially. Because what is being in the lands between without a bit of whimsy? So without further ado, let's get into it.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome Dung-Eater. And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless.
Hatsune Miku.
A tarnished of no renown.
You obviously have not listened to her music.
Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become The Elden Lord.
Average Miku side quest. So that Dung Eater, Mr. Poopy Eater, is going to be a character that we interact with just because he is one of the best summons if you can do a certain thing. No, certain side quest. And it's honestly a better fate than what he deserves. I love how you can see every place in the distance. Like, you know you're gonna go there in this game. There's Stormvale Castle right there. Something we will see really shortly, actually. In America, in all her glory. Nothing can go wrong. Well, shit. Can I get the parry? Nope. Guys, I swear this is a more or less scripted death. I do kind of suck, but that's beside the point. What a lovely haunts. They're the goodest of boys with the horrible steering.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
That feels charged for some reason, but whatever.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
This plays out like most other From Software games, where very beginning you are just a nobody coming into a land that has already had travesty occur to it. Oh, and there's the rest of my parry that I sent out. Okay. You know what? Redemption. I typically do not do this tutorial bit, but gotta find my goat. Soldier of God. Rick. I know most people do not use the crafting in this game. Sometimes it's good though, I will admit that. Honestly, I like doing partial faith builds too much. That it feels like all of the resources that could be acquired from crafting are just given to you through faith. Gotta forget how low these guys' stances are. Bleed. Bleed. There you go. What just happened to that guy was bleed, and there's a certain bar that I have to fill up with every hit of a weapon that does bleed. So this one does 38 bleed, really low for what we want. But there's a certain number it has to reach on the enemy, on their stats. And once it gets up to that point, it does, I believe, was it 15% of their max damage plus 100 points of damage. Which is really good if you can proc a bleed pretty regularly. It is phenomenal. And I'm going to be trying to get a set of weapons that does bleed pretty frequently. Ah, Soldier of God. Rick. Oh, I did not realize how good critical hits were this early on. It's been forever since I've done this cave. Are you ready, Miku, to see the world for what it is? Yeah, if you look right above my head, that is where we were. That is the Church of Anticipation? Chapel of Anticipation? That's where we were thrown off from. And if you look around, everything you see is something you can interact with and are inevitably probably going to interact with, such as yes, that's Stormvale over there, going up to the Divine Tower for Godric. You can see the Bestial Sanctum all the way over there, right above my head. And right above my head here, you see that little cauldron sort of thing, bowl? That is going to be the place we go to right before the final stretch of the game. But I'm not going to explain that too much for spoilers. Oh yeah, and we have a map, which is very incomplete right now.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
Yes.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring.
You know it.
Of course you have. No shame in it.
And why would I?
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
What'd you say to me?
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Damn. Call me friendless, hoeless. Damn. He ain't wrong, too.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
Trying to be my
Are you
side
familiar
piece?
with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Wow, what the optimist. Then again, every From Software game is a nihilist's version of optimism. Oh well.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
Yeah, that guy's a poser, Godric, so we're gonna go rock up and beat his ass real quick. Sneaking, 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 and dead. Ooh, he sounded gargled. Oh, stabbish. I love the open world of this game. It does make its replayability a bit... It detracts from it just a bit of having to go through everything, go across the map, and it takes a lot of time to do so. But it is still really fun, and the constant use of respecking just really does bring a life to replaying it. But anyway, I need to go get a car real quick.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
A whole Honda Accord. Do I have to, like, give a down payment or something, or, like, what's...
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Whoa, I just met you.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
I know!
I can play the role of maiden,
Ayo.
turning runes into strength
Listen, between you and Vare,
to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
bet. Oh yeah.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
We literally just met, but okay.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
That's not exactly a Honda Accord, but okay.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Thank you, random mysterious lady. Sneaking. So yeah, I've made an accord now with her to take her to the foot of the Earth Tree in Lanedell. And that should be the end of our deal. And in the meantime, she allows me to level up. Yeah, the sneak attacks in this game are really good. And this guy over here has a nice little horn, a trumpet, on him that, if he were to be made aware of me, he would alert everybody else, which is not what I want to get myself involved in. Nor do I want to get involved with those bats. They are annoying and they screech at you and do damage that way. Sneak around. Some wolves. One down. Ooh, spear. I do like that you can still proc a bleed through a shield, which kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't, but I am not going to argue with it. And down here, we need the whetstone that is in here. This will allow me to make my normal weapons like this knife into an occult or a bleed weapon. At least on my own. Otherwise, I would have to go to the central hub, the Round Table Hold, to go to the blacksmith there, and then have him do it for me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, thank you. Oh! Come on, bro. So my goal for weapons is to get any weapon that has the passive effects of blood loss, scarlet rot, or poison. Because blood loss and poison will scale upwards with the occult affinity. So that means I will be able to proc more bleeding every time I hit an enemy. So I'm going to keep some dexterity because that is going to be my main thing. A lot of smaller weapons scale with dexterity more easily, especially like claws, which are what I'm going to go for. But arcane is what I want to have be my main stat, especially when I can get an occult affinity Ash of War, or when I finally get the occult whetstone, because then all of the weapons that have the bleed passive effect, I can start scaling those up with just arcane alone, and its damage and its effects, its passive effects will scale up with arcane alone, so I don't need to put a bunch of stats into dexterity or strength. It's just arcane. And that will come in handy later as well when I start using incantations that are arcane. So a lot of the Dragon Communion incantations, the Dragon Breath ones, are insanely good. They give a lot of status effects as well, Scarlet Rot being the main one. And they do good AoE effects. So that is mainly what I'm going to want to go with by the end. If I can proc a Scarlet Rot at the very beginning, it's like poison but worse. It starts whittling away at the enemy's health, and I can then start doing my bleed damage. I'm going to mainly go with Vigor for the very beginning though, because that is a shortcoming a lot of players have, that if they do not level Vigor at the very start, they start dying really quickly to every enemy, because they do not have the health to sustain themselves.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenny Fight, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
It's okay. Miku is here to save you.
Grant me such.
Maybe. Bro, give me a second. Give me a second. Please, I beg of you. Kenneth Height, I swear. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, bro. Bro, give me a second.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenny Fight, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Grant me succor.
Yes, suck whatever. I don't. 1 second.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order
Yeah.
and celebrating. Well, that's very kind, but no. The help is very much appreciated, even
Also, you
from a
bigoted.
tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon
what?
of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Just like me.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
He reminds me of Gilderoy Lockhart from Chamber, the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. He's got that same sort of pomp, bravado. Yeah. As much as he is like a more or less legitimate guy, I guess is the word, he still has that sort of charlatan feel to me. Anyway, he doesn't speak very highly of Godric, and anybody who can call him out is a friend of mine. Yeah. So these little things are where you can pick up the maps, and I'm headed right there. there is quite a lot of lore to this game. I think more than even Dark Souls. And these things here are the minor Erd trees. A lot of the world thought that the Erd tree, the huge tree that you can see from anywhere in the game, was eternal and divine in every facet, that it could never die and therefore never needed to, you know, reproduce or anything, to create other ones like any mortal entity or plant would. So when it started shedding these minor Erd tree seeds,
Welcome.
people started freaking out.
Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Dude, I hate to tell you, you are not in the primary location for selling stuff. I don't use much of the consumables or the crafting items, so I'm just sell them. But these, on the other hand, these are what I need to reinforce my weapons. At least most of them. I'm gonna run into quite a few weapons that I just am not gonna use, and I'm gonna run into some that use a different type of smithing stone. But yes, this is my good boy Torrent, a weird goat horse thing that Melina gave me. He controls very poorly in combat situations and on some parkour terrain, but listen, he's got his heart in the right place. And he takes a lot of fall damage on my part. Here is where Kenneth was talking about his castle. Hello, demi-humans. Oh, you're still alive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, big guy's here. This is going a bit differently than normal for me. Oh no. They are all coming this way for some reason, more than normal. You know what? I'm gonna let them deal with that right now. Oh! Oh god. Oh no. And I don't need to. I'm not going to interact with him. Ugh. He saw me, though. He saw me. Ugh. God damn. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna deal with this guy first, because I know he's gonna be a pain in my ass if he tries to, if he gets involved. I think my best chance here is to just bleed this dude, because that helmet on him absorbs so much damage. Ooh, like that. Okay. Ugh. I'm not sure if I can parry him. I don't think that is a colossal weapon. but he has a slow swing, which is sometimes difficult to anticipate. Nope, I cannot. And there it is, guys. First death. I thought I was out of range of that. Oh, no. Okay. And there goes my hubris. Let's try this again, from the top. Oh good, I can escape that dude. Thank you, demi-humans. Ow. Ow, I fire. Bro, really? Sniping me from all the way up there? Ooh! Ha! Sucker. Blew himself up. That feels like something I would do. Oh! Whoa! Oh, it was the guy inside. Oh no, it was the guy down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Thankfully, if I kill this dude, I should get back more. Or, wait, no, I already did. Okay. Ugh. Oh, why do I still have a flask of cerulean here? Ugh. I should not have that. Nope. He did the one move I don't think I can parry. However, he can't parry that. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I thought I dodged. I thought I dodged. Okay. My bad. My B. Sorry, I was familiar with your game. I just underestimated it. There we go. There's one. Another. And yes, okay, good. And this will give me a Blood Ash of War, which I need. What that is going to do is allow the weapon I have right now to start scaling with Arcane. I'm going to get another one real soon that is a special dagger that already scales with Arcane. Once I do that, I will have two that can be used in tandem and absolutely mince anybody that comes my way. Yeah, so it takes down the the damage, but it increases the blood loss from 38 to 57. Hello, jellyfish. And over there's the minor Erdtree that we were just a bit earlier. I'm gonna play this encounter just a bit smart, because this guy does bleed, but somebody's gonna come to help me eventually. So I'm just gonna try to whittle away a bit and then keep running for the most part. Yep, there's Yura.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger, the end is nigh. For you. And your cesspool.
Oh god. Okay, I'm so glad I leveled up. Like, that would have instantly killed me. Thank you, Yura. There's the Reduvia. So I'm gonna switch these now. Yeah, this has innate bleeding and arcane scaling. Oh, look at this thing! And unlike the Great Knife Ash of War, which saps some of my life when I use its Ash of War, so that, which does a good amount of bleed damage and proccing. This, on the other hand, does it quicker, more precisely, and only uses my FP. And that is what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna go into this cave real quick. And now I definitely have enough to finish that last bump into my vigor. Nice. Okay. Well, now I got my build off the ground for the first stage. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!